Philosophies revived.
Have you ever found yourself yearning, even longing for love, feeling like it's the missing piece that would finally complete your life? Society often portrays love as the ultimate goal, the pinnacle of human experience, the magical solution to all our problems. But what if we told you that this incessant chase for love might actually be more of a hindrance than a help in finding true happiness and contentment? Welcome to our deep dive into a perspective that might just challenge everything you've been taught about love. Today, we're going to take a step back in time and explore the wisdom of the ancient Stoics. Stoicism, a school of philosophy founded in the 3rd century BC, taught that virtue, the highest good, is based on knowledge and that the wise live in harmony with the divine reason that governs nature. The Stoics had some incredibly insightful things to say about our emotions, especially when it comes to love. They believed that our emotions should not rule us, but rather we should understand and manage them. What could this possibly have to do with our modern pursuits of love? Stick around as we unravel the Stoics' teachings and explore why they believed that we should not chase love. 1. Love as an enriching aspect. The Stoic perspective on love, as articulated by philosophers such as Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus, offers a profound insight into the nature of human emotions and their role in our pursuit of a virtuous life. While love is often considered one of the most powerful and transformative emotions, the Stoics approached it with a nuanced perspective that emphasized moderation, self-control, and a focus on inner virtue. Seneca, a prominent figure in Stoic philosophy, explored the complexities of love extensively in his writings. He acknowledged that love is an inherent part of the human experience, a force that can enrich our lives. However, Seneca also cautioned against allowing love to become an all-consuming passion. In his view, love, like all emotions, should be tempered and managed to prevent it from diverting us from the path of wisdom and virtue. Marcus Aurelius, the renowned Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, further elaborated on the Stoic perspective on love in his work Meditations. He emphasized the importance of maintaining control over our emotions, highlighting that we possess the power to shape our perceptions and responses to external stimuli, including love. For Marcus Aurelius, the key lay in harnessing the transformative potential of love, while ensuring it did not disrupt our pursuit of a virtuous life. Epictetus, another influential Stoic philosopher, contributed to this discourse by emphasizing the concept of tranquility through discernment. He believed that our inner peace depended on our ability to distinguish between what we can control and what lies beyond our control. Love, according to Epictetus, falls into the latter category, as we cannot dictate or force someone to love us. However, he argued that we have complete control over our responses and reactions to the experience of love, which is where our true agency lies. Central to Stoic philosophy is the notion of preferred indifference. This concept refers to aspects of life that are neither inherently good nor bad, but can enhance our well-being when approached with wisdom and moderation. Love, in the Stoic framework, is one such preferred indifferent. It is not considered a virtue in itself, nor is it deemed inherently evil. Instead, love is recognized as a valuable and enriching part of life, capable of contributing positively to our overall well-being. The Stoics, while acknowledging the potential benefits of love, cautioned against making it the ultimate goal or source of our happiness. They believed that true contentment and fulfillment should be cultivated from within, rooted in the development of inner virtues such as wisdom, courage, and self-control. In this sense, love was viewed as a complement to a virtuous life, rather than the sole determinant of one's happiness. The Stoic perspective on love offers a profound and balanced view of this complex emotion. While love is celebrated as an enriching aspect of human existence, the Stoics emphasize the importance of moderation, self-control, an inner virtue in our approach to it. Love, in their view, should not be pursued obsessively or be allowed to disrupt the path to wisdom and tranquility. Instead, it should be appreciated as a preferred indifferent that can enhance our lives when approached with mindfulness and a commitment to inner growth. 2. Avoid chasing love. What do we mean when we say chasing love? In essence, to chase love is to make finding a romantic partner the primary goal in life. It's the relentless pursuit of love, often to the exclusion of other pursuits in personal development. On the surface, this might not seem like such a problematic approach. After all, love is a beautiful and enriching part of the human experience. However, when we delve deeper into this mindset, it becomes clear that it can lead to an array of problems, as the Stoics astutely recognized. Firstly, chasing love places our happiness in someone else's hands. When we make finding a romantic partner the central focus of our existence, we tether our sense of self-worth and well-being to whether or not we're in a relationship. As a result, when we find ourselves single, we may perceive it as a personal failing or an inherent deficiency. The Stoics, in contrast, advocate for a more profound source of contentment, finding it within oneself rather than relying on external factors for validation. Secondly, the single-minded pursuit of love often causes us to neglect other vital aspects of our lives. Personal growth, passions, and friendships can take a back seat as we become consumed by the quest for love. We may unwittingly abandon our individuality, losing the very qualities that make us unique and appealing to potential partners. Stoicism teaches us the value of a well-rounded life, where love is just one enriching component, rather than the all-encompassing goal. Thirdly, chasing love can lead us into unhealthy relationships. When our primary objective is merely to be in a relationship, any relationship, we run the risk of overlooking glaring red flags. We might tolerate mistreatment or settle for partners who are fundamentally incompatible with our values and aspirations. The desperation to find love can blind us to what a healthy, respectful, and fulfilling relationship should truly entail. Stoicism advises us to prioritize wisdom and virtue in our pursuit of love, ensuring that the relationships we enter are based on sound principles rather than a frantic desire to avoid solitude. Lastly, the relentless chase for love can result in an endless and ultimately unsatisfying pursuit. When we are perpetually on the hunt for love, we exist in a state of perpetual anticipation, always looking ahead to the next romantic endeavor. We become prisoners of the future, perpetually dissatisfied with the present. In the words of Seneca, "He who is everywhere is nowhere." Chasing love, therefore, can lead to a life characterized by discontent, ceaseless striving, and paradoxically, unhappiness. The Stoics, with their emphasis on wisdom, self-reliance, and resilience, provide an alternative perspective on love. They encourage us to appreciate love when it naturally enters our lives, to engage with it fully when it's present, but not to desperately reach out for it when it's absent or to clutch onto it with an iron grip when it threatens to depart. By doing so, we can find a healthier and more balanced approach to love, one that doesn't diminish our self-worth, allows us to nurture all facets of our lives, ensures that our relationships are founded on mutual respect, and grants us the serenity of being content with the here and now. In essence, Stoicism offers a valuable lesson. Love should be an enriching aspect of our lives, but it should not be the sole determinant of our happiness or the driving force behind our existence. By avoiding the relentless chase for love, we can attain a state of emotional equilibrium, prioritize self-fulfillment, cultivate resilience in solitude, and foster healthier, more meaningful relationships. The Stoic perspective on love challenges us to reevaluate our priorities and find contentment within ourselves, ultimately guiding us toward a path of greater fulfillment and well-being. 3. Practice self-fulfillment. The Stoic philosophy's approach to love, emphasizing self-fulfillment, represents a profound departure from the common narrative surrounding romantic relationships. Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, the eminent Stoic philosophers, provided invaluable insights into cultivating love in a more mindful and self-fulfilling manner. Epictetus, a former slave who rose to prominence as a Stoic philosopher, believed in the importance of understanding the concept of control. According to him, love falls into the category of things beyond our immediate control. In his discourses, he artfully compares life to a dinner party, offering profound wisdom. Remember that you must behave in life as at a dinner party. Is anything brought around to you? Put out your hand and take your share with moderation. Does it pass by you? Don't stop it. Is it not yet come? Don't stretch your desire towards it, but wait until it reaches you. This metaphor invites us to appreciate love when it naturally crosses our path. Instead of desperately grasping for it, we are encouraged to engage with it in a measured and mindful manner. Epictetus reminds us that love is not something we can force. It should be allowed to flow into our lives organically. Seneca, another influential Stoic philosopher, further expands upon this notion. He advocates for loving without attachment, recognizing the ephemeral nature of all things. Seneca's wisdom lies in acknowledging that emotional detachment or indifference is not the goal. Rather, it's about fostering resilience in the face of life's inevitable changes. He astutely advises, "He who loves with desire is always anguished." Seneca's message resonates with the Stoic idea of maintaining inner tranquility and emotional balance. By loving without the overwhelming desire for possession or permanence, we can navigate the complex terrain of romantic relationships with greater equanimity. This approach allows us to cherish love when it is present, while accepting its impermanence when it departs. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, reinforces these Stoic principles in his meditations. He underscores the significance of accepting the circumstances that fate binds us to and loving the people fate brings into our lives wholeheartedly. His wisdom encourages us to engage in love authentically and without reservation, even as we acknowledge the transitory nature of human connections. The Stoic perspective on love, as exemplified by Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, teaches us to navigate the intricate landscape of romantic relationships with wisdom and resilience. It encourages us to appreciate love when it comes our way, to embrace it with open hearts, and to let go gracefully when circumstances dictate. By practicing self-fulfillment in love, we foster a sense of inner completeness. We recognize that we are not dependent on others to complete us, but rather that love can complement and enhance our already fulfilled lives. This approach encourages self-reliance and resilience, empowering us to face the ever-changing nature of love and relationships with grace and equanimity. In a world that often glorifies the pursuit of love at any cost, Stoicism offers a refreshing and empowering alternative. It reminds us that true fulfillment comes from within, that love is a beautiful addition to our lives, but not the sole source of our happiness. In the words of these Stoic philosophers, we learn to love with moderation, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to self-fulfillment. 4. Embrace solitude. These Stoic lessons on love guide us towards a healthier and more resilient approach to love. They advise us to appreciate love, to enjoy it, to engage with it fully, but not to make it the sole focus of our lives or the sole source of our happiness. In essence, love should be part of our lives, not the entirety of it. Adopting the Stoic view of not chasing love can drastically improve your life. This might seem counterintuitive in a world where we're often told to go after what we want with relentless determination. But Stoicism teaches us a more nuanced approach. Firstly, not chasing love can lead to a profound sense of emotional resilience. When we attach our happiness and self-worth to whether or not we're in a romantic relationship, we become susceptible to emotional turmoil. By taking a step back and not fervently seeking love, we can create an emotional equilibrium that remains stable, whether or not love is present in our lives. Solitude, a concept highly valued by Stoics, plays a significant role in this process. Embracing solitude doesn't mean shunning social interaction or becoming a recluse. Instead, it involves finding comfort and contentment in spending time alone, free from the relentless pursuit of romantic love. Stoics believe that solitude provides a unique opportunity for self-reflection, personal growth, and a deeper understanding of oneself. It allows you to develop a strong sense of self-worth and self-love independently of external factors, including romantic relationships. In solitude, you can explore your interests, passions, and values without the distractions or pressures that often accompany the quest for love. Moreover, embracing solitude empowers you to confront your fears and insecurities head-on. Many people chase love because they fear being alone, associating it with loneliness or inadequacy. Stoicism teaches us that solitude can be a source of strength, where we learn to enjoy our own company and become self-reliant emotionally. By embracing solitude, you grant yourself the freedom to focus on personal development and self-improvement. You can engage in activities that bring you joy, pursue hobbies, set and achieve personal goals, and invest in your well-being. In doing so, you become a more fulfilled and resilient individual, capable of maintaining your emotional equilibrium, regardless of your relationship status. Additionally, Stoicism encourages us to recognize that love, while valuable, should not define our worth or happiness. It is but one facet of a fulfilling life, not the sole determinant of our contentment. When we embrace solitude and learn to be content in our own company, we detach our self-esteem from external validation, such as being in a relationship. In this way, Stoicism offers a compelling alternative to the societal narrative that often emphasizes the pursuit of romantic love as the ultimate source of happiness. It reminds us that our sense of self-worth and contentment should come from within, cultivated through self-awareness, self-love, and personal growth. The Stoic philosophy invites us to embrace solitude as a means to develop emotional resilience, self-fulfillment, and independence from the relentless chase for love. Solitude allows us to find contentment within ourselves, appreciate love when it comes, and not allow it to consume our lives. By adopting this Stoic perspective, we can navigate the complexities of love with a greater sense of balance and inner peace, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and resilient existence. 5. Maintain emotional resilience. In the chaotic realm of modern relationships, where swiping right or left on a dating app has become the norm, the Stoic philosophy's wisdom can serve as a beacon of clarity. The Stoics believed that not chasing love encourages self-fulfillment, a concept that might seem elusive in a world that constantly bombards us with the message that our completeness hinges on finding that special someone. But beneath the surface, Stoicism offers a profound truth. We are already whole, capable of finding fulfillment within ourselves. The notion of needing someone else to complete us is deeply ingrained in our culture. We're often told that finding the perfect partner will fill the void within us, complete the missing piece of our puzzle, and bring lasting happiness. However, this mindset, as the Stoics argue, is fundamentally flawed. It places an enormous burden on another person, expecting them to fulfill our emotional needs entirely. It's like relying on a single pillar to support an entire structure, precarious and bound to collapse. Stoicism offers an alternative perspective. It suggests that we are not half beings waiting for someone to make us whole. Instead, we are already complete individuals with the capacity for self-fulfillment. When we cease the relentless pursuit of love and shift our focus inward, magical transformations occur. By redirecting our energy toward personal growth, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and self-improvement. We start asking profound questions. Who am I? What are my passions, my interests, my values? What brings me joy and purpose? These questions become the compass guiding us towards self-fulfillment. Our passions, often neglected in the frantic chase for love, now take center stage. We immerse ourselves in hobbies, interests, and creative pursuits that ignite our souls. We discover the joy of learning, the thrill of exploration, and the satisfaction of honing our skills. These endeavors become sources of genuine happiness, not dependent on external validation or someone else's presence. Self-awareness becomes our ally. We confront our fears, insecurities, and past traumas, understanding how they've shaped us. In doing so, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our emotional landscapes. Stoicism teaches us that we have the power to change our perceptions, to respond to challenges with resilience and grace. We learn to navigate the complexities of life with a newfound strength. Moreover, self-fulfillment nurtures our independence. We no longer rely on someone else to provide us with happiness or validation. We become self-reliant, capable of standing firmly on our own 2 feet. This transformation isn't about rejecting love, but about recognizing that love should complement, not complete, our lives. When love does come into our lives, it's seen as a beautiful addition rather than a desperate necessity. We enter relationships not as half beings seeking our other halves, but as whole individuals ready to share our completeness with someone who complements us. This approach fosters healthier and more balanced connections, where both partners contribute to each other's growth and well-being without being burdened by unrealistic expectations. In essence, not chasing love allows us to master the art of self-fulfillment. It's an empowering journey where we embrace our completeness, pursue our passions, and build a foundation of inner strength. This foundation ensures that when love does find its way to us, we are ready to welcome it with open hearts while maintaining our emotional resilience. The Stoics taught us that we can appreciate love when it's present, let go when it's not, and always maintain our inner peace and self-respect. In the words of the renowned Stoic philosopher Seneca, the man who is serene and tranquil is not the man who has fled from things, but who remains their master. May we all strive to become masters of our emotions and our lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Stoicism and its perspective on love. If this video brought you value, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing for more content like this. Remember, self-improvement is a journey that we are all on together. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and strive to be the best version of yourself. See you soon.